What's up, nerds? Welcome to one of my favorite games, Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Not Mordor, Shadow of War. So, fun fact, we just recorded an episode of this, and in so doing, my computer crashed, and we lost... The audio was fine.
Oh, the audio's totally fine.
The video was corrupted, so we are going to start over once again.
I mean, which isn't a bad thing.
No.
At least, okay, let me just say, because I have never played this game.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen snippets of this game from you when you've played it.
Yes.
So I had no idea what we were getting into, what was going on. So at least now I at least kind of know what's going on, which helps.
Yeah, I'm a little peeved because part of explaining the game was for you, but also for the audience. Just in case there's anyone watching this who's never played or heard of this game before, I'll just let the cutscene explain.
I had a family once. A wife.
This is beautiful.
And a son. And I buried them along with everyone I even knew. What has happened to me? Am I dead?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. You are bound together, Talion. My life and yours.
Who are you, Wraith?
I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power.
Celebrimbor, greatest smith of the Second Age. Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your kin.
Perhaps that pain is what connects us.
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge. But there is only one way to close the circle. To defeat Sauron.
The time has come for a new ring.
Dun 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 dun. This game has a few dun 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 moments in it.
The world of men is ending. I have seen it. I have felt it. In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, craft the one thing that could challenge the Dark Lord. A ring of power. Power can blind those who seek it, and even the strongest bonds can be broken. The future I have seen cannot come to pass.
Celebrimbor.
It's okay, Italian.
Death
They wouldn't kill you in the first 5 minutes.
How do you answer?
I would assume, anyway. Imagine if a game went all psycho on you, and you were this character for the first 45 minutes of the game, and then they killed you, and then you had to be another character.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd be insane, but it'd be...
Where did you find it?
I still have
I wonder how that would
few
work.
things on.
Well, do you remember a long time ago, there was Zombie U? It was one of the launch titles for the Wii U.
Possibly.
That was
rings a bell,
was kind of the appeal of that.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like the zombie apocalypse had overtaken London, and you chose a character, and if that character died, you became another character.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
But that's also contingent upon you dying to the zombie. So I think it'd be cooler in a sense like this, where it is supposed to be you control this one character, and then bam, you die, and you have to take control of another
It's
character.
like, wait, what?
Or there's games like Arkham Knights, a new one,
Oh, yeah.
where you play as everybody.
Yeah, that's
except
right.
Batman. Everyone but Batman, because Batman's dead.
He is gone. I don't even remember what happened to him. Did he blow up?
Blew himself up.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I call to you.
Well, there's still some debate about that because there was like a post-credit scene where like this fear version of Batman showed up. But,
Oh, that's weird. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I think that was the one I didn't play.
I never played it because I didn't have anything to play it on.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so for those of you, because I gave this explanation before, this is a kind of a non-canon addition to the Middle-earth universe. You play as Talion, a ranger of the Black Gate, whose family was killed by the servants of Sauron in an attempt to resurrect Sauron through the spirit of Celebrimbor. In this game, the smith who created the Rings of Power. In a previous time, when Sauron was first creating the One Ring, Celebrimbor took the ring from him and used its power to craft or to build an orc army to fight against Sauron. Inevitably failed and was killed by Sauron. So Talion is banished from death, as they say. And it's funny that we talk about the Arkham games because this game, as I told Alex in the aforementioned deleted episode, draws very heavily from the Arkham games, as well as Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Kind of the stealth predator. Nope, that's the wrong way. That's fine though.
I say though, in Arkham, the stealth missions are like some of the best parts.
Oh, that's another thing I enjoy about this game is it's good stealth.
It's like this looks like this part is super cool. It's fun.
Yeah. Who sees me? You don't get to live now.
Free me.
Okay. Hold your horses, Kelly. I call him Kelly sometimes because I feel like that would upset him. I feel like he wouldn't like that.
You gotta keep him humble.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Just gonna...
That was very Assassin's Creed. Just like that jump. That's like.
Creed.
Yeah.
All right. See you, Borosov. Okay. Those spiators.
Hey, it's the spooky dollars.
Alright, here we go. Into the crack. Yeah, so in terms of how this game, if you are a Middle-earth fan, how this game treats the canon, it takes creative liberties, but it does pay a lot of tribute to like the Silmarillion, the appendices, all that sort of stuff that people don't know. Like the previous game, you find artifacts that have reference to like the Silmarillion, which I have read and I'm a huge fan of. So this is one of those creative liberties right here. Our good friend Shelob. Because, yeah.
She's a beautiful woman.
She's a lady! Whoa, whoa, she's a lady.
It's like, I mean, if there's any way to change the canon, I'm not opposed to this being one of the ways.
No, that's fine. I saw a thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Speaking of beautiful women, I think this came about as a result of the Lady Domitresque. That's apparently how you pronounce her name.
Yeah.
I saw a post that was like, imagine if Star Wars was released today, like the original Star Wars. People would be thirsting over Darth Vader.
Oh my
so
gosh.
hard.
Seriously, though.
Like, I'm like, you know what? Yeah.
It's like, you can't argue with it. It's just, yep. Because, yeah, even before Resident Evil came out, people have been...
Oh, people have this... Yeah, people have a thing for bad guys.
Beside him in your web.
I am Shelob, and I deal only.
She's not as tall as Lady Domitresque, but...
You know, how tall is she? Like 9
Oh, she's
foot
like 9
or something?
foot 6
She's
or something
tall,
ridiculous
yeah.
like that. Did you see the Olympian lady? It was like a 7-foot...
Yeah,
it was like a
did she do, like,
7-foot Olympian. Yeah, she
cosplay or something?
cosplayed Lady Domitresque. It was really good, too. I saw a picture,
Really?
like, dang, that's
I don't know
really
if I've
good
seen the
cosplay.
picture. I heard she did it, but I don't know if I
Yeah.
know the picture. I'll have to go look it up.
I have it saved on Instagram somewhere because I was very impressed with it. I'm like, dang, really good job.
I mean, she had an opportunity and she took it.
I mean, yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta. If it's like,
Yeah.
if you're
It's
like,
like, well, I'm not quite as tall, but she was like 7 foot. She's an Olympian. Like,
gosh.
we're not paying attention to the cutscene because we've already seen this. We saw it 30 minutes ago. If you're paying attention, good for you. That's why I turned on the subtitles.
We're proud of you. I mean, the first time we did pay attention.
We did pay attention, yeah. So yeah, in case it's not clear, Talion will die unless he has the ring or if Celebrimbor's with him.
Her power was,
And Celebrimbor is kind of a jerk.
and now you have given her mine. I poured my life force into
Is it just
that
kind of a
ring.
thing that elves are just kind of
Yeah,
jerks? Like,
kind
they're
of.
just
I think that's generally a D&D thing. In Lord of the Rings, it's so
I mean,
it's so
there's some,
sometimes.
yeah.
Like there's some good. Like Legolas isn't so
I mean,
much
that's
of a.
true, yeah.
He was and then wasn't. Yeah, Thranduil was.
I mean, Gravity Falls, we had the hot elf.
Yeah, the hot elf. That's a great show.
Love that show.
You know, if we ever get famous enough to invite guests onto the show, we should get Alex Hirsch.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know how much I would love that.
That would be so much fun.
The Dark Lord's armies that surround it. Look to the Palantir. Sauron will not stop until all of Middle-earth is dominated.
The Palantir must be protected.
So, the previous game's main baddies were actually made up characters as well. They were in the opening cutscene. They had the Hand of Sauron, who is the one who actually killed your family and killed you technically. They were made to like represent different aspects of Sauron. There's the Hand of Sauron, or the Black Hand anyway. The Hammer of Sauron, and then the Tower. The Tower is creepy, by the way. He was actually my favorite villain of the game because he was really creepy. And this one, it's the Nazgul. It's not really a spoiler alert because it shows up.
Yeah.
But Matt Mercer does the Witch King.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Which he talked about on Critical Role. He said was a huge like he enjoyed it so much because he's been a Tolkien fan forever,
Oh, yeah.
and so he's like, I can play the Witch King.
That's awesome. I actually didn't know that.
But yeah, Travis Willingham. We're Critical Role fans. Travis Willingham is Castamere, the Overlord of Minas Ithil. Laura Bailey's in this too. You'll meet her
is she?
character eventually. She's cool. Sam Riegel and is some of the orcs.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's
Liam
hilarious.
O'Brien. Well, you'll see eventually.
It's okay.
Liam's in it, and he's amazing.
The spider showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
I never noticed this for the longest time. You might be able to see it over behind that smoke of the pillar of smoke in the middle. You can see Minas Tirith.
Really?
You can kind of see. Yeah, the first times I played this, I never noticed. At one point, I wanted to climb the tower in the center, so I climbed and I looked out and I saw. I was like, "There's Minas Tirith out there."
That's actually
Makes sense that
pretty
you can see it, but I was like,
fun. Yeah.
We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable. The fate of the city matters not.
yeah. So Celebrimbor's main focus is taking out Sauron, getting the ring back, whereas Talion can get a little sidetracked when it comes to protecting the world of men, because he's a man.
Yeah.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a way.
So that's a fun character conflict that I like. It's also why I've talked about if I wanted to become a warlock in our campaign with Thrawn.
Yeah.
Is I would love to do it in this sort of a format
That would actually be
where
really cool.
it's like my patron is attached to me somehow and like
That could be fun.
can manipulate me. So notice, this guy is different than the one we fought last time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, because you were kind of mentioning that. So,
Yeah.
because they're all randomly...
Yeah, they're randomly generated. There are some that are the same.
Like, if they're, like, with the story.
Yeah, if they're
certain-
involved in the story, they'll be the same. Oh, there's only... Oh, no, there are more worms.
Go no further.
Let me just kill a couple of you. I like to take worms. Worms sometimes can be really rare to find. Like, it's honestly sometimes frustrating. It's like, I need to find information. Because sometimes you'll find a captain, but you don't know anything about him because you just met him. So you don't know his weaknesses, and so you don't know what's going to be effective against him. This guy's got a Nazu Learned Scribe. So he's clumsy, he's beast fodder. So each of the captains have different strengths, weaknesses, different abilities, and it's a really fun system. The Nemesis system randomizes these captains every single time. So some are stronger than others, and some, like this guy, he's gonna be pretty easy. Like, I can shoot him in the head, and he'll be fine. Like...
And then you blow up their heads.
And then you blow up their heads. Eventually, I'll make them my friends, but I don't have that ability yet. Excuse me. You two, why not? Ogbor. He doesn't have a title. He's just Ogbor.
He's just...
I can just poison him and he dies. Like, so this is something I really like about Shadow of War, is this system, because when you die, you don't go backwards in time unless it's part of a story mission. Time moves forward and the orcs get stronger, and like positions can change. A captain can become a war chief, and then a war chief can become an overlord, and basically they can just be really difficult sometimes. And it's really interesting that way.
Walker. I thought he was dead. He is.
So that's something I really enjoy about this, is it's a dynamic that only works for like a game like this. Doesn't work in every single game, but in this it does, because, you know, you have those mechanics in place. Okay, fine. I'll just kill you, normal.
So, I don't know if I asked this even first time. When did this game come out?
This came out late 2017.
Okay.
If we were to possess
It kind of also originally suffered Battlefront 2.
Ooh.
It had a bunch of microtransaction-y problems, but they very quickly corrected it.
Well, that's good.
And that was one of the things I saw people were disappointed with it. Like, it is such a good game. Like, Battlefront had a lot of growing to do.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Battlefront, as it is now, great game.
Yeah,
really enjoy it.
They fixed and worked on a lot of stuff, didn't
they improved, they added... I mean, arguably some of the stuff they had to add in should have been in the base game, but this game, people were like, it is really, really good, yet it suffers from that.
Mm-hmm.
And they got rid of it. Like, Monolith Studios very quickly eliminated it, and now the game is amazing.
That's good.
No more microtransactions. All that stuff is great.
You know, I don't understand microtransactions.
I don't either. Like, sometimes, like, it's
Like, I
whatever.
get the concept.
It's one thing, it's, like, I feel like this game definitely wasn't as heavy with it as Battlefront 2 was.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, because there is a system where, like, you could buy certain captains.
Oh.
I don't know how far, by the time I got home from my mission, it had already been dealt with. So, but like with Battlefront, you know, it was unwinnable if you didn't pay. Sort of like mobile games, which is like, I don't want my AAA title to be like a mobile game.
Yeah, no.
I enjoy Battlefront 2 so much now because of how much it's improved and some of the new game modes and stuff like that, but don't go up that way. I'm telling you to go down. Drop. Thank you. I love a really high jump. Bam! Kiki in the face. Hey, Adria.
Hey.
Yeah, she's
Never take our city.
just gonna keep tapping him over here. Nope. Get away. Now, dang it, he's up. Got him.
Well, there you
That was
go.
quick.
Good job.
Alright, now I get the sword. So they also have ranks like legendary, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, killing a higher ranked captain gives you better stuff, gives you better gear. They have gear sets too, which are fun.
That's pretty cool.
Why are you out here alone?
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
I am, when it comes to microtransactions, like, I'm not a huge fan of it sometimes, but it's like, if it's solely for like
Little city ranger.
aesthetic purposes,
Gate if they haven't already.
I can forgive it.
Yeah.
We need to get up there.
I have contributed to that problem many times myself.
Like if they have different skins or different,
Yeah,
just
like
stuff where it's like it just makes it cool. It doesn't
Yeah,
like
it's like I did it in Guild Wars. Then I feel a little guilty for it, but it's like, you know what? It looked really cool.
Yeah.
I wanted it. But it's like, if I can't play the game,
and then it's like
then what the heck?
yeah, it's like what's the point of buying the game if you have to pay to?
I know, there's like it. I mean, I feel like to some extent, you know, especially with something like Battlefront 2, gamers felt insulted by it, as well they should. I'm just like, well, this isn't skill.
No, yeah.
This is me paying for it.
Yeah, it's just.
I wonder, can I?
And like, there's things like it's
Oh,
like
I can't.
there's DLCs, there's stuff where it's like it just adds to
Yeah.
the game, and it's like even I think we've talked about this on Smash.
Yeah.
Like you have like your full roster, it's great, and then it's like there's characters that they add, there's stuff that they add, like costumes and that, but it's
Yeah.
like you don't need them to win.
No.
But it's just like they're fun. It's new characters, and you can buy them, and it's just. And it's like I'm totally not. I have bought all of the Smash characters. I bought
Oh,
both
yeah.
fighter passes just because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like. And it's like stuff like that makes sense. I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
But the whole, yeah, like you said, like where it's like I have to buy this to actually win the game and do good, and it's like, yeah.
Oh,
that's-
sorry, guys.
You just took them out.
I know, it's one of those things that... Again, that's why I don't play a lot of mobile games, because so many of them are like, you have to pay in order to win, really. Or to even just play, you know?
Yeah. Like half the time it's ads, and they're like, you can pay this many, and you don't this much, and you don't have ads, and it's like, no, it's like that's not worth it.
But, like, that's why I'm gonna plug, maybe not plug, I mean, we're not getting sponsored by this, but I like AFK Arena for that very reason, because I have been playing it, and I can keep progressing without the need to pay money for it.
Yeah. No, that one's a good one. I like that game.
Yeah. Hey, AFK Arena, you should sponsor
You
it.
should just.
We've lost the middle city. Rally at the gate.
Ow, ow, get out of my way, you freaking idiots. Freaking idiot.
Can you imagine a game like this? The main character just talks to Napoleon Dynamite. It's just.
I mean, John Heater was in Critical Role,
That's right, he was.
so it is well within reason.
They could do it.
Wait, where am I going? Where are we going? Idril, where are we going? Over here? I forget which people we're fighting.
So when you're talking to the guy who, for our D&D group, speaks like Randy Savage, so it's like.
Yeah, that's true.
Sergeant Daigle, we're pulling back. The middle city is lost. Not before we finish these filthy drugs.
There's something I like about this game, that discourages button mashing, which is normally my playstyle. But eventually you can get an upgrade for combat where you can do critical strikes by basically clicking the attack button as your attack. It's like you attack and then you click as that attack hits.
Oh, okay.
The next hit will be a critical. So it kind of
that's nice.
encourages you to, go with the rhythm,
Yeah,
which is
it's more
honestly
methodical
Yeah, it's
than-
more methodical, and it's honestly kind of fun that way.
It's more methodical than your Zeus build in Hades.
Oh my
That
gosh,
Will that
was,
episode be out by the time this?
The
should.
first
The
it
shield.
won't actually.
it won't?
The start
Oh.
of it will be.
Okay. Well,
You guys,
spoilers.
you guys are gonna see. Honestly, one of the craziest builds I have ever built in
It's
Hades.
insane.
If you guys are watching Hades, if you're not, please go watch it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a fun
But
series.
yeah, it should be one of the, the start of that run will be before
right
this
before
episode.
this. I know if you're watching this, or you're watching Hades, or even if you're not, it's the shield build. Where we had some fun with.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of crazy fun with it. We could talk more about that. Oh gosh,
Well,
I don't know if you guys saw that lag.
Oh, that scared me for a minute. I was like, no!
Imagine if Terra could do this with his glaive. Just
oh, dude, that'd be so
bam. Should be a polearm master ability.
I know, honestly.
Sweep all the enemies away.
Eventually, I'm wanting to get a glaive back.
Yeah.
So I got rid of my character Terra is a glaive guy, and
he wasn't dead.
Oh well, there you go. And he got rid
him.
of it, and now we mentioned earlier he has a cursed greatsword. But I'm like, eventually I want to get the glaive back, because the glaive's just fun. It was so much fun to play. If I could do that.
We've lost the middle city.
Yeah, it would be.
We made them pay for every inch of ground.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
Will be decided here.
Our friend has tested negative for COVID, so we're celebrating.
So she can come to town this week.
Folks with their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were.
Which we can mention because I accidentally included that little bit in our second Hades episode.
Place is
The
here.
wait, what?
Remember when we got the text?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because I forgot to cut that out. I meant to cut it because it wasn't like part of the episode, but I accidentally left it in. I was like, "Whoops!" Well, I guess that's a cold open. I guess.
Just
Yes, that is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the
My biggest disappointment, I would say, with these games is that they don't feature any of the actual Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
Oh, doesn't
Like, the music's good, I will give it, but it's like, I really like that music. Y'all who've seen the movies know what I'm talking about.
I thought you were
That's
all
great, honestly. It's
You heard the truth.
Top-notch music.
seriously.
But this game's music's fun. It's good.
To fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger. Report to Captain Beron.
Not come to join your army, General, but for the Palantir and its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
So these episodes will be longer and probably less numerous than Hades, because Hades we can get a lot more done a lot faster.
Oh yeah.
This game, lots of cutscenes, like especially in this little bit, this first half hour of the game is lots of cutscenes, lots of tutorials. So eventually it'll be a little less, but there will still be plenty of it. There'll be lots of gameplay going. So now I'm gonna get experience. It's gonna make me so this elven agility. Basically, I can go faster when climbing. Basically, that's it. I can go faster because there's lots of taller buildings in this than there was in the previous game.
Yeah.
The city is weak and it will not hold for much longer.
There's a lot of abilities you can get that's really fun.
Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look,
The towers bear his mark.
those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads beyond.
See, part of the game is unlocking these towers. I never want to do it though because the eye looks so dang cool.
Yeah.
So, go to the map, set the waypoint, and now it takes us out. Photo mode's updated. Yes, I don't care. Go away. Go away.
We will dismount.
And there's Nemesis missions, that kind of thing. All right, so we're gonna end this episode here. Hopefully, we don't lose it this time.
Yeah. Let's cross our fingers.
Crossing our fingers. And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah. Bye bye. Okay, we're good.